Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacy Jasmine. This is primarily a knitting and crochet podcast, although sometimes I do digress a little and talk about my life as a disability, as a person with a disability trying to become a knit and crochet wear designer. So I have a couple works in progress to share, and no more finished objects currently, but I thought you guys might be interested in what I've been up to for the past few days since I last recorded, and yeah, so here are some of my works in progress. You may remember my black sweater. I've been working on it off and on since about September of last year, if memory serves. There it is. I've got the left sleeve done, and I'm working on the right sleeve. This is my little progress keeper from Sweet Sparrow Yarns. Let me just show you that. My boyfriend was very kind and sweet and generous and just wonderful and got me a Sweet Sparrow Yarns advent calendar for Christmas last year. I don't know if we'll be able to do it again. We just bought a new car, so, you know, car payment yarn. It's a tough choice. But we did that last year, and I love the stuff in there. It's just the little extra gifts she has in there just make it so much more special, and everything is just so well done and just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I recommend you buy one if you can, because they're just I had a really hard Christmas last Christmas, and my Sweet Sparrow Yarns Advent made it a little bit more bearable, a little bit more festive and cheerful. So that's my black sweater. This is my Seasons cowl that I took inspiration from Jude Harper and his Litmus cowl. So that's what it's looking like. I'll show you the last few stripes. Right now it's looking a lot more fall, because I have a lot of fall colors. I used to buy a lot of colors that I thought would look good on my mom, because I would always try and give her my knitted stuff, and some of the things she'd take and other things she wouldn't, but you know, it just made me happy to knit for her. Anyway, so that's the Seasons cowl. And this is my scrappy cowl, or my scrappy scarf. Just all the little bits and odds and ends of projects I've worked on. So I don't know how much more scraps I have, but I'll have to see. So this one is kind of a long-term project, and I mean it's come a fair way in just 6 months ish. That's a pretty long way for a scrappy project in 6 months, because it really is scraps. These are scraps. I have a little bit more of the turquoise yarn because I liked it so much. I made another scrap. Another little bob, or whatever. But yeah, that's what I have there. And then this is a new cast on. The same friend of mine who had me knitting her the brown sweater I knit last year wanted a new sweater out of this yarn. And so I am knitting her sweaters swatch at the moment. I'm just doing this on my size 2 needles. Let me see if I can find where I don't know if you'll be able to read it. I can hardly read it. Let's see. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like the camera's gonna focus. Okay, well, they're size 2. You're gonna have to take my word for it. I have a lot of size 2 needles, but it's my preferred size. I don't really like bulky yarns, and the finer the yarn, the happier I am, pretty much. Mainly because I have carpal tunnel in both wrists, so the bulky yarn and the larger needles are heavier on my wrists and put a lot of strain on my wrists. So I knit with the finer yarns and the smaller needles, and they're lighter for me than trying to wield bigger needles. Yeah, but that's what I've got so far. I've just been doing a lot of knitting. I've been kind of down in the dumps for a little bit the past couple months. We had death in the family, so yeah, I didn't record, and I didn't knit, and I didn't do a lot of things. I just grieved and mourned, and I still am to a certain extent. but I'm recovering. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I have to share today. I hope you will like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you when I see you next. I wish I could give you a definite time, but I share this space with my boyfriend and 4 pets, so it's difficult to coordinate everybody's schedule to meet at a specific day every week. But I am trying to make it a weekly podcast. So if you don't see me next Monday, you should see me sometime next week. Okay. Bye.